I have been a contributor for several book anthology projects. I have been a publisher for several other book anthology projects. I've even led and been a visionary in my own book anthology projects. And I want to encourage you, if you are considering doing a book anthology, before you do your next one, I want you to really think about adding a film component to your book anthology. Here's why. I'm giving you 3 reasons why that's important. Number 1, it creates more value in your project. Now you're not just releasing a book, but you also have a film. So now people have 2 modes of ways that they can learn and really get the message that you're trying to share, okay? Number 2 is that it creates more impact for your consumers. We only retain 10% of what we read and 90% of what we watch and what we view. So if you're really out here trying to transform lives, all the messaging that you put in your book is great, but if only 10% of that is gonna get retained, you're really missing the ball. So adding a film component, people actually can watch and see what your collaborators are contributing. Now you're gonna they're gonna retain 90% of that. You're gonna see much better results. And then finally, it just creates more opportunities for the collaborators in the book. One of the allures of being in a book anthology is that collaboration. All the people can come in and we're gonna cross promote. We're gonna all say we're in a book with these people, and that's, really boost everyone's platforms. Problem with that is, if I get a book and say I wanna go, I know Mike Powell, so Mike Powell is in Make It Matter. I'm gonna buy Make It Matter on the strength of Mike Powell. I'm gonna read Mike Powell's chapter, and I may or may not read someone else's chapter, regardless of who else is in it, because I don't know them, right? But if you put it in a film, now, how many times have you watched part of a film and just cut off the rest of the film, right? You don't just skip 45 minutes into the film and then stop it, right? Everyone's in a film, now everyone gets that equal platform. Everyone's gonna get the eyes on their message, like you promised. But also, if people are looking to be on more stages as a speaker and use the book as a platform to elevate their speaking, media engagements, TV interviews, whatever it may be. Well, in a film, people actually see you speaking, right? It's one thing to read your words, but another thing to actually see you on camera, how you would be, and they can visualize you on stage or on TV. So that's another reason why it's so important. So I encourage you, before you do your next book anthology, really consider adding a film component to it. Let's talk about what that looks like, how we can help develop that film for your next project. Go ahead and send me a message so we can schedule a time to talk and discuss your project. I can show you how we can make your next project dope by adding a film component to it.